Hello friends! In the last video we talked about the approaching partial solar eclipse in Gemini and the energies that it will bring for all of us. And as I promised, I would like now to discuss each separate zodiac sign so you can prepare for fated, maybe karmic changes that can happen in your life due to the activation of this eclipse. You should know that I'm basing my forecasts mainly on the ascendant sign, the rising sign, which depends on the hour of birth, the hour and the minute. If you don't know yet your rising sign, you can easily see it, I believe, in almost any astrological website online where you can build your natal chart, and there you will see the sign of the ascendant. But of course, you can also listen to my forecasts for your sun sign. That is the day on which you were born. All right, so let's start with Aries. For you, Aries, this solar eclipse will activate several topics in your life that are connected with the so-called third house. It's all about your way of thinking, of communication, interaction with others, of self-expression, and a couple of other things. So basically, solar eclipses are bringing some new beginnings. In this case, maybe you had some recently troubles in your communication, say with your siblings or cousins, extended family, maybe with neighbors or people from your local community. And now you can start all over again, let's say, or improve this interaction and communication with these people. Maybe some new people will move into your building, or you are changing house right now and you'll have the chance to start new friendships in the area where you're living. It's also about vehicles, and perhaps you will consider buying a new car or bike, for example. And it's gonna be great if you will start exploring your immediate surroundings, let's say your neighborhood or your city. Why not the region where you are living, or even your country? What else? It's a great time to engage in some public activities, especially if you would like to launch a website or a blog, because Gemini also is about online communication, interaction, and even trading. So if you want to sell, buy things, now it will be a good opportunity to do so. Great time to start an educational project. Let's say you would like to subscribe to some language lessons or start a course of doing something with your hands, maybe learning some craft. That's gonna be great as well. Just mind you that it's not gonna be so flawless and easy at the beginning, as Neptune is squaring Mercury. So that means that you might need first to address some issues that lie in your own psyche, in your own subconscious. Maybe you have some inner fears, some inner blocks preventing you from starting these activities that we just mentioned. Then you will need to do some practices, maybe with the help of some teacher, spiritual guru, counselor, psychologist, to discover, work on, and eliminate these internal blocks. Or perhaps something in your life is preventing you to do the step forward, maybe some old relationship or job that you hate already and you want to change. Well, in any case, you first need to end something blocking you in order to set the new beginning. And by the way, the best time to do so, to step into the new world, the new life, would be actually not now when the eclipse happens, but after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, moves back into direct motion. So then we all will have our green light. Now for Taurus, this eclipse can activate your financial area. So you will have great new possibilities regarding making money. Hopefully you will start making more money. You can engage in some more pleasant activities, start a new job, get a promotion in your career. So anything that can give you some possibilities for proper or additional or better income. As well, it's about your belongings, what makes you happy in life. So maybe you will allow yourself some luxury piece of furniture or clothing, something that can that you will enjoy as you look at it, or you wear it, or you smell it, or you touch it, or you taste it even, right? So it's a great time to spoil yourself, Taurus. It's also about your own self-worth and self-esteem. So you can start working on it, maybe with a coach, counselor, or you will engage in some course of public speaking. It's a great time to work with your voice. At first, it might not be so easy. You might meet some perhaps lack of understanding and support from your own social circle, from your own friends and acquaintances. Or maybe you first need to establish your own priorities, your own goals for the future. Maybe you will be changing your dreams, what you want to achieve in life, and then already work on your material foundations and property belonging and self-esteem. Anyways, the best time to do so will be after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, goes back into direct motion. Then life will give us the green light for our new endeavors. For Gemini, well, you are the star now, because the eclipse happens in your sign or in your first house if you look at the natal chart. I believe that Gemini, you have been ready for new chapter in your life for some time. You feel that it's coming. At the very least, maybe you want to change your look, your appearance, but also perhaps it's about your job, perhaps it's about moving house, or moving the country at all. Maybe you want to adjust somehow your relationship, one-to-one relationship, or overall with the world and how people treat you and perceive you. And that's great, that's all possible, of course, but seems like you are facing a little bit of challenges at the moment that come from either your work, your career. Maybe it doesn't allow you such a free changes of look, let's say. Perhaps you don't get support from your parents or your superiors, your managers, your bosses, or maybe even you're just worried about your own public image. I believe these all problems and doubts will be cleared, especially after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, moves back to direct motion. So destiny, life, universe will give us green light for all the changes we would like to perform in our lives. Now for Cancer. Well, the eclipse happens in your 12th house, which is all about your soul, your subconscious. It's a house of isolation, of endings, and of everything hidden and secret. So perhaps you will get some strong revelations in your life. Some secrets will be unveiled for you, something you didn't know before will be presented to you, or you will get some very powerful insights while you are alone, while maybe you are meditating, do some spiritual practices, or even while you are sleeping. 12th house is about faraway journeys, maybe going to some ashram or retreat. Maybe you wanted a long time to do so, and now you will finally do it. But seems like also you will have to, even though solar eclipse is about new beginnings, in your case perhaps it's about the beginning of the end. So seems like there is something which has been a burden in your life for quite some time already, and now you will clearly see it. You will realize what's the obstacle exactly. You will face it, you will deal with it, maybe with the help of some professional person, and you will eliminate it from your life, and then you will be totally ready for completely new beginnings. You might face some challenge in this journey that might come from some authority figures for you. Maybe they will not exactly support you at the beginning, or perhaps your own moral system or your belief system will stand on the way of this spiritual pursuits of yours. So you will have to first adjust it somehow. Or maybe if you just decided to go to some exotic island or country, for example, you will need to first deal seriously with paperwork, documents, visas, and so on. COVID certificates, vaccination certificates, as well as maybe you're facing at the moment some legal court trials that you first have to finish before you set for this internal spiritual journey. In any case, you will have the green light for the changes you wish for after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, will get back to direct movement. For Leo, well, there is a high chance that this solar eclipse will bring you new friends. You will meet new people. Maybe you will finally find your like-minded people. You will join some social groups, some interest clubs, maybe some social projects that will bring you fame and popularity. Perhaps you will gain more followers in internet or online or even offline, why not? But you will be engaged in very pleasant and interesting for you activities with a bunch of other people, as well as you probably will set some new hopes and wishes and goals for your future, what you will be achieving from now on. There might be some challenges at the beginning in these projects that might come either from your own psyche, so you will have to deal with some maybe past or old emotional blockages or traumas. So you will have to work with it either with a counselor or psychologist, or you will dive into some esoteric knowledges that hopefully will help you with solving these inner obstacles for your own socialization. But also you might face not supportiveness, let's say, from your partner, your intimate partner, whom you generally trust very much. And also it's possible that first thing first, you need to deal with your finances. sort your financial situation, and especially anything concerning loans, credits, taxes, insurances. You have to first deal with that before you set the new beginning in your social life. Anyways, the best time to do so will be after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, will set back to its direct movement and will help us all greatly. For Virgo, this new beginnings, new period in life will most probably concern your career, your social status, your role in the society and public image. So it's possible that you will either change job or you'll get some promotion, but why not, maybe you are about to retire, or maybe you go to maternity leave, maybe you just became a parent. Maybe you just married and you're changing your surname, and you change who you are for people from now on. So it's quite exciting area of life to expect some new opportunities. But first thing first, you'll have to solve maybe some issues coming from your one-to-one relationships. Maybe your partner won't be so understanding and supportive of these changes. Maybe you'll have to first solve some issues with your business partners, or maybe this change will somehow affect your clients if you work with clients. Yeah. Also possibly some open enemies might challenge your changes, so be prepared for that possibility. And maybe even you have to finish first some court, some legal trial. In any case, I believe everything will clear up for you, as for all of us, just after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, goes back to its direct motion and will help us all with the new beginnings in our lives. Libra. For you, the changes might come in your education. So maybe you will start higher education, start attending university, or graduating, or starting a master or bachelor degree. Maybe you will finally decide to publish something. Perhaps you were thinking to write a book, so great to start doing so. Maybe you will find some authority figure in your life that can guide you in these processes. Or maybe it's about you becoming the authority figure for others. Maybe you become a teacher or a person that people would come for an advice in some certain life situations. As well, you probably are setting on a journey, so it's a great time to think about some trips and traveling. Maybe you will be introduced to some new religion that you will embrace, or new philosophy, and you might change your opinions and worldviews altogether, your belief system. But this all will be slightly challenged by your day-to-day responsibilities and duties that you have at home, let's say towards your family, or the house where you're living, as well as at work. Maybe your responsibilities at work for now don't allow you to set on such a journey to expand your horizons, but also it might be your health. So maybe first you need to check, to do some checkups and solve some health issues. In any case, setting up new beginnings in life will be way better after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, will get back to direct motion and thus help us all with the changes, positive changes in life. Scorpios. For you, this eclipse will trigger your 8th house, which concerns several topics in life. For example, the financial topic, but it's not the money we earn from our work. It's rather the shared finances, let's say with our spouses, yeah, with our partners. Maybe it's their financial situation that will be activated somehow. Also, it might be that you will get some nice income. Well, we say passive income, right? You will maybe manage to rent your property, or you will sell something, or you will get money from your investments. You might receive also inheritance or loan from the bank, or some social support from the government, alimony, scholarship, and so on. It also can concern your intimate relationship, so maybe you'll find the person with whom you will finally bond in a very deep way, like how you Scorpios need it and like it, with a lot of trust and sharing deepest emotions. But first, this might be challenged either by your own ego, or maybe you first need to dedicate attention and time to your children, if you have children. Perhaps you will be more busy at the moment with your hobby, or with your creative project, or even with your business. So first you need to solve things there before you set a new beginning in your finances. And also maybe you will have to decide something about your romantic relationship, maybe whether it's worth going to the next level with your romantic partner. In any case, all new decisions and beginnings, it's better to make after the 23rd of June, when the ruler of the eclipse, Mercury, goes back into his direct movement. So he will help us with the new beginnings in life. Sagittarius. The eclipse happens in the area of your relationships. That means new beginnings, new doors opening for you. If you are single, you might find the special one. If you are already in the relationship, maybe you're getting engaged, or maybe there is a wedding on the way. So getting to some new stage in your relationship that might bring for you a business partner that you were looking for some time, or maybe you will sign some important contract for you, for your business, if you have such. It might bring you some new clients, so it's a great area. Or perhaps if you are already in a marriage, in a serious relationship, maybe some changes are awaiting your partner, your spouse, in their lives. That's great, but it might be a little bit challenged from your, or you might meet some challenges by your parents, your family, maybe something from the past is blocking this development in, let's say, your business or personal relationship. Maybe something coming from your childhood, memories from your roots, so you would have to deal with it. Or maybe some duties regarding your property. Yeah, there's some, you will have to first solve some real estate issues, or perhaps take care of a parent or parents of yours. The situation will definitely clear after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, will go to its direct movement and will facilitate us with more perspectives and good luck in our endeavors. For Capricorn, the eclipse is triggering your health issues, your daily activities, and your responsibilities in life, mostly at home, towards your family, your pet, and at work, towards your colleagues or employees, if you have such. Perhaps if you were looking for the right treatment, medicine, or hospital or doctor, now you will find what you need exactly to get better physically. Perhaps you will change your routine, the way that you would like it better, or it will be more healthy or beneficial for you. It's a great time to start a diet, to change your eating, sleeping habits. Maybe you will quit some of the bad habits like smoking, drinking, or eating late or during the night. But this will be challenged maybe from or you won't be supported at the beginning by your siblings or by your colleagues, by your neighbors. Maybe there will be some quarrels a little bit with these people regarding your new regime that you would like to achieve. Maybe the challenge will come due to the fact that first you need to learn some skill. Maybe you will go to some classes or lessons, some school for healthy lifestyle, for example, or learn some exercises, right? Or maybe you'll have to deal with your vehicle, maybe repair your car first. So something like this. In any case, we will be all having a green light to act just after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, goes direct. So it will help us very much with our new intentions and beginnings in our lives. For Aquarius, the changes are happening either in your creative life, your creativity, your projects. If you're performing on stage, you will have something new going on there. Maybe some inspiration will come to your life. Maybe it's concerning generally your hobby or even your own business. So maybe some new business contacts or opportunities, clients, business ideas will come to you. Also, you can set a new way of interaction and communication and understanding with your children or your romantic partner. Maybe you will get to a new stage of a relationship. At the beginning, though, these changes might be challenged by some responsibilities you have to first face regarding your finances, your work, the way you make money. Maybe you first need to establish some financial stability before you move to making your hobby a business, for example. Yeah, or before you decide to have a child with your partner, for instance. Or first of all, you have to deal with improving your self-esteem before you set on go to perform on a stage as an actor or start a blog, for instance. This all will be quite possible. Just wait until the 23rd of June. Mercury then goes direct because now it's moving retrograde, and this will help very much all the new beginnings in our lives. Pisces, finally. For you, the new beginnings and new opportunities are concerning your home, your family, your property. But also it's about your past, your memories, something from your childhood. Maybe you will go back home and you will meet some old friends or family members you haven't seen for some time, even your own parents. Maybe something new will happen in the life of your parents. Maybe you will buy a property or you will sell your property in order to move somewhere else. Maybe you will get some new residency or you know, get papers for another country, citizenship somewhere else. Yeah. Maybe you will do some regression to remember better something important happening in your early childhood, or even going back to past lives, which can help you dealing or solving something in the reincarnation right now. But this will be also concerning yourself, yeah, because we have a little bit of a challenge between two planets, and the challenge comes from your ego. Most probably you will have to work first with that, or your health. You will need to take care maybe of your health. Maybe you first want to change your look, your appearance, or you want to set really new stage in life. Maybe a relationship has to finish or to start in order for you to feel better, to feel happier. Maybe you need to take care of your body somehow. Again, it's about health mostly, and how you interact with the world. So first, maybe you have to solve something in this area. Don't worry, everything will fall on its places just after the 23rd of June, when Mercury, the ruler of the eclipse, goes direct, and then we will have the green light for all new beginnings in life. So guys, that was all for about the influences of the solar eclipse on the 10th of June for each of us. Please do write down how is it going for you. Are there any changes in your life? I hope there are, and mostly positive. See you in the next video. Bye.